Today we're going to be playing the new Unbreakable defense decks in Clash Royale. The first Unbreakable defense deck that we're playing today is Hog Executioner. This deck did have a couple areas where it kind of struggled before. Wow, this guy misses his tornado! He does get the cage down at the last second, but we could probably get our king up off this Goblin Brawler. Having your king up is a pretty nice thing for this deck. It's a really big part of this deck's Unbreakable defense is to get your king up, because that really helps you in a lot of different matchups. Yes, we get our king up right here. This guy may have Electro Giant, which is probably the worst matchup in the game for our deck. Hog Executioner, yeah, it's like a deck that sometimes had a couple things where it struggled to deal with, or that it struggled to deal with, but I feel like it's a lot better now because of like hero goblins and stuff. You're able to do a lot better against like bridge spam type of decks, and then against beatdown you have the Evo Executioner, the Evo Valkyrie, which also helps you a lot in those matchups that we didn't have before. So yeah, also the Executioner is getting a balance change soon. If you guys didn't see, it's gonna probably get a damage buff, but then the Evo Executioner will get a bit of a knockback nerf, but I think overall it's gonna be a bit of a buff for Executioner, so I'm excited to see how it's gonna be. And also it will just make it a bit less reliant on the evolution. Now guys, in this matchup, I think the main thing that we have to try to abuse is the definitely Evo Executioner and also Evo Valkyrie. That's really the only way we're going to win this matchup, is by abusing those two. Also, the hero goblins are nice little things to pressure with, I would say. You could see it makes him play an entire bowler, which is pretty good. Because yeah, pretty much every time he plays the E-Giant at the bridge, it's almost guaranteed damage for him unless we have an Evo Valkyrie or Evo Executioner in cycle. Maybe sometimes we could get nice Executioner Tornado lineups on the tower though, so I'm probably going to use that to my advantage. I'm actually going to hog right here, then maybe we get a nice Tornado. I don't know if the Executioner is going to stay alive for long enough though. No, I feel like it's going to... Actually, you know what? Let me... Okay. That did not work out too well, did it? We're going to get a nice Evo Valkyrie, though. See, I don't really think he can stop this Evo Valkyrie right here. Also, guys, I'm going to go for this Executioner way up high just so he doesn't go for the lightning onto it. Because if I played it lower, guys, he definitely probably would have tried to hit the tower with the lightning. I think I'm just going to rocket here, which is really aggressive, but, like, I need damage, so I got to do it, I guess. Because if I don't rocket there, guys, I'm not going to break through. Like, I don't think my hogs are ever going to get connections in this matchup, unless this guy makes a big mistake and overcommits pretty badly. Now guys, one thing I did want to talk about is, man, what has Clash Royale done to like the friends list and stuff? Did you guys see that? They completely changed, I guess, like the UI of it or whatever, and it just looks like so weird now. At least to me it does. I don't know what you guys feel about it, but yeah, I don't know why the heck they did that. Oh no, this Inferno Dragon is getting scary. We have to tornado this John back, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do right here, guys, is go for the Ice Spirit plus Goblins right at the perfect time. So the, yeah, Goblins kind of get a bit of a better time there since the Ice Spirit was, like, freezing up the E-Giant from stunning them for a bit. Now, I really don't want to have to cycle my Evo Valkyrie right here, so I kind of just played a bit of a weird Hog Rider. Man, guys, I really don't want to Evo Valk, but I think I'm going to have to in a second here. I mean, I guess I just have to go for it on this bowler, then maybe... I don't know. I guess I'll just go for an Executioner here instead, guys. Evo Valk's probably the most important card for me in this matchup. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is get, like, a Hog. Oh my gosh, bro, my cycle is so chopped right now because I can't cycle this Evo Valkyrie. This is so rough right now. Bro, where's your E-Giant, man? Play your dastardly E-Giant already. Finally. My goodness, man. Ooh, that's such a good Evo Valkyrie, my goodness. He actually does go for his Tornado. Okay, nice Executioner right there. Come on, Hog. Hog does get a hit. Okay, guys. It might not be over just yet. This matchup is literally 100-0, but somehow we're almost making it work. He does go for the Golden Knight ability, but we have an Evo Executioner, not just a normal one. Okay, I think I'm going to have to just go for the Rocket here, guys. There's no other way. Tower does not take any damage there. Okay, there's a small chance, guys. There is a small chance. The tower literally took no damage right there. He's going for the other side, I guess. Wait, what does this guy do? Wait, what? This guy has to have a rock in his head. This guy just lost, right? All I have to do is NATO. Bro, does this guy have a rock in his head or what? Like, I won, but I'm kind of, like, pissed off right now at how bad this guy just played. What are you doing? How do you lose this matchup? No way. The next deck that we have here is a little bit of a weird looking deck. It's this Mega Knight Ramrider deck that has the Zappies, the Ice Wizard, and the Cannon, so the defense of it is really, really good. I did see someone at the very top of ladder playing this deck, so I wanted to give it a try, and so far I've really been liking it. It has the similar offensive potential like these other Mega Knight decks, but it also has a really good defense, so it's just a very well-balanced deck overall. You have some Fireball bait with the Ice Wizard and the Zappies. You have, yeah, just pretty much everything you need. The Knight is also pretty good on defense and offense, since you have that taunt, which can sometimes help you offensively. This guy does have a pretty big counter push right here, to be honest. I'm a little bit worried about this, actually. Shoot, guys, I think we just have to eat a lot of the damage right here. Oh my gosh, he pops the ability. That was low-key kind of a bad Goblin's ability, though, because the Goblin's ability got nerfed, so now it's only 3 Goblins. A little bit more manageable. Seems like the hero Goblins are still pretty broken, though, guys, but yeah. I'm going to split the Zappies like this, so 2 of them are going to go for the right side tower, since I am trying to push in the right side lane. I feel like we can make really nice pushes in this matchup, but we're just going to need the right setup. You don't want to be too aggressive with this type of deck. You don't just want to, like, Ramrider the bridge for no reason. Pretty much ever. I see people do that sometimes, but in reality, what you want to do is usually build up something. So we're going to Mega Knight the back. Kind of do have to go for my cannon here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that Mega Knight so aggressively. It's okay, though. His bush actually might connect on my cannon here. I don't think the cannon's going to die. I'm going to go for a Ramrider. He does get the Rascals down, which are really good for him, but he played the Goblins, so he doesn't have that for defense. So it looks like we're going to get pretty nice damage here. Just a matter of if we can actually deal with this Evo Ghost. I think that's the biggest issue for us right here. He does get a Evo Skelly Barrel down. Oh no, this is scary. I think I have to go for my Zappies as well, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Or am I? Wait, maybe I'm not. Wait, guys, I think I survived, right? I guess I just go for the arrows right here. I need to get to my Ice Wizard in case he goes for another Skelly Barrel. You guys can see I was maybe a little bit more aggressive than I should have been, and it kind of cost me a little bit, but we're still in this game just because our defense kind of clutched up. The Ice Wizard ability is actually a really good card to counter these hyper bait sort of decks. I think I kind of have to just go for my cannon here on the bush, which isn't ideal, but gotta do what you gotta do. We can arrows the Dark Goblin. I kind of missed the tower, but not that it really matters much, I guess. I guess I'll just go for my Ramrider, guys. He just played his log, which means that he doesn't have a reset for this, so it's basically guaranteed a connection. Bro, how did this guy just get to another Evo Ghost that quickly? Guys, I swear our opponent is hacking or something, bro. He literally just had an Evo Ghost like 1 second ago, and he somehow already has another. Wait, we could get a nice cannon down, maybe? Oh, is this going to target the Dark Goblin? Yes, it does. Nice, it kills the Dark Goblin. Okay, guys, we just got to go for a Mega Knight right here and hope that the right side can kind of defend itself. Okay, nice. That's a bad Dark Goblin, too. Yo, that's such a bad Dark Goblin. Oh my gosh, guys, the defense is crazy. Oh my god. How am I defending? Guys, how am I defending right here? I'm so confused. I should be so dead right now. Wait, let me just arrows these Goblins, then we go for a Ramrider this side, and then we can maybe get an Evo Cannon for the Rascals. Is that going to reach the Rascal Girls, though, is the question. Yeah, that should reach them, right? Yes, it reaches them. So Ramrider's going to connect on the tower, guys, and all we have to do now is just get a late lightning down. He's not going to block this, right? There's no way he blocks it, right? Let's lightning. We get it. You guys might be pretty surprised to see Lava Hound as one of the best defensive decks, but yeah, we have this Lava Hound deck right here as one of the best defensive decks in the game. And the reason why is because you have so much good defense. You have Tombstone to pull all these building targeting win conditions. You have Barbarians, which just completely block up the lane. If your opponent has no Fireball, they're kind of just cooked against them. And Phoenix is also really consistent DPS, which is very nice to have. And also, yeah, I mean, even like the Miner played defensively is really good at countering a Dark Prince or like a Royal Ghost, stuff like that. Our opponent is just going to get completely shredded right here. Wow, what a defense right there. And in this Lava Hound deck, guys, you do usually play it a lot more passive than other Lava Hound decks. You don't really go for Lava Hounds too much in single elixir in most matchups. Also, wow, our Flying Machine gets right on the tower. That's going to be so much damage. Wait, did this guy just lose his whole tower? I didn't even get a Lava Hound down yet, and we already are going to take most of this guy's tower. That is funny. Since we're up a lot of elixir, I'm just going to go for the Lava Hound. We're not up like too much, but we're definitely up a little bit, so I think it's worth it to go in. But sometimes with this deck, guys, you'll just defend the entire single elixir and not even play a single Lava Hound until later in the game. I'm gonna kind of just let my Lava Hound chip his tower down and then just focus on defending instead of trying to, like, tower trade or something. Because with this Lava Hound deck, you play it a lot more passively than some of these other variations. I'm gonna Flying Machine to the side here. I don't really want a Phoenix because I kind of want a Barbs on top of everything, and if I were to go for the Phoenix, he would just get a fat Fireball. We can also Zap here. I think we're gonna kill everything because he just didn't save up for his Fireball. He decided to get the Prince down right there. And you can see the Lava Hound's basically just taking the whole tower. It's always good for us to miner with the Flying Machine, because when he has no Mega Minion in cycle, literally the only way to kill it is to Fireball it. But this guy instead just decides to Fireball our King Tower, so that is going to be a good game. Guys, this Electro Giant deck absolutely disgusts me, man. With the Goblin Cage up in here, the Golden Knight, the Bowler, and everything, you literally just can't do anything when you're playing a lot of different decks. Like when you're playing Hog, you can't really get through very often, or when you're playing Royal Hogs, the Bowler shuts down the lane, or... Wait, we're actually facing Hog right here. So against Hog, like, we're gonna have a really good time stopping the Hog itself. It's more so that we're gonna have to worry a lot about the Furnace and stuff like that. That's really gonna be the main way that this guy could probably beat us. Guys, I'm just gonna go for the Golden Knight down the middle right here. Even if he pops the Goblin's ability late, the King Tower is gonna help us a lot. Also, guys, we do have the Hero Goblins in our deck right here, but if you don't have Hero Goblins, you can just put a Fire Spirit instead, because it works really good to counter people who are running the Hero Goblins. This guy may pop his ability, but we'll see about that. Low-key, I feel like we could just Bowler the bridge here. I don't see why not. Yeah, this is genuinely a good Bowler. It's kind of funny how the Bowler can't actually hit Spirits. Wait, that's such a bad Hog Rider. Oh my gosh. Bro, this Bowler's acting so dumb right now. Like, it literally just can't hit the Spirits before they jump on him. I think I might actually just go in. This might be a kind of bad E-Giant, but I'm hoping it's not. I can also go for my Goblins right here. And I'm just hoping we kind of overwhelm him here, guys. I took a lot of damage from the Furnace, so if I don't get much back myself, that's going to be really bad. Hopefully I do get a little something. Oh yeah, this guy's in big trouble. He gets a really good Mighty Miner ability, though. I'll give that to him, but the Baby Dragon's going to chip away quite a bit. Now we are going in the opposite lane of this guy, which is not ideal. You do kind of want to go same lane so you can get nice lightning value and stuff, but we're still up damage, so we're still good. Guys, is it just me, or am I the only one who thinks that the Evo Goblin Cage is just kind of like a toxic concept? Like, I don't know, I never really see people talk about it, but I feel like the fact that it can just, like, pull in stuff and this stuff just cannot attack back is, like, so dumb. It feels so overpowered sometimes. Like, it really depends on the matchup. In some matchups, that ability of the Evo Cage does, like, nothing, but against, like, Golem or something, man, that ability is so annoying to deal with. So it could get pretty upsetting to face. And also, normally, you know, your opponent can just, like, hog all the time and stuff like that. And this guy is still going for a lot of hog riders, but he's just not able to do as well as if I had, like, a cannon. Because if I had a cannon, I would never get a counter push. But, yeah. I'm just going to E-Giant the bridge here. Does he get his king up? Yeah, he actually does get his king up, man. Guys, that was kind of a bad E-Giant. I'm not going to lie, I kind of panicked right there. Man, that's so bad. Nah, I shouldn't have played that E-Giant. Not looking too good for us right now, guys, because I'm pretty sure this guy has lightning as well, so he can also lightning cycle me, which is kind of annoying. Oh, I didn't even mean to Goblin's ability right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, we get a Goblin stab on the tower, though, which is good. Okay, this is going to be hard, man. This is going to be really hard. I'm going to have to constantly play stuff into his furnaces, which is just always going to make him get free lightnings, basically. Oh my goodness, I can't get my cage down in time now. No, that hog is getting 2 hits on my tower. That sucks, dude. Bro, kill... How is my tower not targeting the furnace there, man? Okay, I'm finally gonna just go for an E-Giant, guys. I just have not been able to make a push in like a fat minute straight from this guy's E-Giants constantly blocking up the lane. Wait, that's going for the Hog Rider, okay. Well, we just need to get a really good lightning, guys. That's what we have to do here. We can also try to get maybe a nice baby dragon as well. Let's get a bowler down the lane too. Okay, he's kind of blocking everything up a little bit, but... Man, I'm just praying at this point that some miracle can happen. He does go for a lightning on defense, surprisingly. Okay, I guess I'll just Evo Cage on this furnace, guys. We're down a little bit. Okay, that's a nice Goblin Cage. Gonna have to tornado this hog back, though. Okay, that's gonna kill that. Okay. I mean, I guess I can just go for a little bit of pressure right here with the Golden Knight. Okay, that's a good lightning, guys. We're gonna hit the tower as well, which is huge. And then we just cage on defense, maybe? That cage should full counter, right? Yes, guys, the cage full counters. Wait, we could win here. We could win here, guys. Okay, he goes for the lightning, man. Man, I need to tornado on here. Come on, lightning, lightning, lightning. Come on, please. Please, something. Something. I need to cage to block his lightning. I need to cage. Yes! The defense of this minor rocket control deck is absolutely dumb. I don't think there's any deck in the game that can actually really break through this deck. The only way people can win against this deck is pretty much by, I guess, like, spell cycling and just by getting little bits of chip damage, but they never can really break through all at once against this deck. Pretty much ever, I feel like. Beautiful Tesla right here, actually. Gonna get on the minions, and it's on the knight as well now. I don't think it's gonna kill the mortar, but it's... Wait, it's still alive? Wait, what? How is it still alive? Okay, the Dark Goblin actually does switch lanes. We do have a delivery, though. We can just delivery the Skelly Barrel. Guys, it's really nice to delivery the Skelly Barrels like this, because then you take no death damage from the Skelly Barrel, and you still full counter the skeletons. I guess I'll hold off on my Goblin ability. Nice, he tries to go for the pre-Barbara. I'm going to go for the ability kind of late. 2 Goblins just get literally right on the tower. Hero Goblins are still so broken, man. I can't believe people were saying to buff it when they first saw that it was 3 Goblins. Because before they buffed it to 4 Goblins, guys, it was 3 Goblins on the dev build. And people were saying to buff it. So that's why they made it 4. But you can see even at 3, it's still incredibly overpowered. Okay, this guy is maybe gonna mortar. Yes, he goes for the mortar. I'm gonna inside miner so I don't have to Tesla right away. Guys, look at that miner. That was so smart. The miner forced out the goblins there, and it distracted his mortar, so I didn't have to play my Tesla right away, and I could just delay on it a little bit, which made it so he couldn't predict my Tesla. Now, the Skelly Barrel, I guess, will just get right on my tower, but only one of them will. The, you know, first barrel dropped a bit early, so not too much damage. Now, guys, I did see a few people asking me in the comment section recently what my workout routine is and stuff like that, so I'm going to try to explain it to you. Also, I'm just going to rocket this mortar. Yeah, see, if I went for a Tesla, he would have just caught that, so it's really good to switch up your defense, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you can go for a Tesla on the mortar, sometimes rocket. It's only a -2 trade to rocket, so it's actually quite worth it if it's an Evo mortar, especially. But anyways, guys, as far as my workout routine goes, it's honestly very simple. Basically, I just work out 3 times per week. And I do, I guess, like, I wouldn't say exactly push-pull legs. It's kind of like a hybrid type of training plan. So yeah, not exactly push-pull legs, but it's something kind of similar to that. And yeah, I work out 3 days per week. My workouts are super long, though, so that's why I only work out 3 days a week. The gym I go to is pretty far from me, so yeah, it's quite a drive that I wouldn't want to make, like, every day. So that's why I only go 3 times per week. I feel like people really overestimate how much you have to go to the gym to get shredded. Like, I don't know. I do go to the gym, like, for a very long time, don't get me wrong, but, like, still, 3 days a week is manageable for quite the majority of people, I would say. I don't know each of your individual lives, but I feel like almost anyone could go 3 days per week if they set the time aside for it and lock in with their life in every way. And guys, you know, if you work out and stuff, like, it literally just improves your lifespan. It does nothing but good things for you, basically, so I feel like everyone should at least try to be fit. For some people, they don't go to the gym, they just do other things, but getting some sort of strength training is really important. I think not only just like walking and hiking and running is enough. I think you need to have some sort of strength training. Some people go to the gym to get that, or some people, they maybe like lift heavy things at work if they're like a mover or something, but yeah. And as far as eating, bro, I just eat whatever the heck I want, I'm not gonna lie. Like right now I'm cutting, so I'm trying to go down in weight a little bit so I can get like a really defined 6-pack of abs. But most of the time I just eat whatever I want, you know, I just sometimes like read the labels and stuff, make sure something I'm eating isn't too unhealthy or doesn't have like a crazy amount of calories, but no, mostly I eat whatever I want. One time I ate like actually multiple times, I would just order a dozen cookies and just eat that in like 2 days. So yeah, it's not as, maybe always as strict as you think. Like as long as you're smart, you can do quite a bit. I'm gonna go for a miner here on the mortar. And that's going to kill the Evo Mortar. I guess I'll just go for the rocket here as well on this, guys. But he is going to get maybe a Skelly Barrel. No, actually, I'm going to prevent that. I was going to let the Skelly Barrel connect, but then I realized my tower is a little bit low in HP, so I don't want him to get that damage. No, the Goblin, no! Oh my gosh, thank goodness that didn't get a connection on my tower. Guys, he's really fiddling me right now. Oh my gosh. No! Wait, do we win? Do we win? 2. Yes, I think we got it. Yes! What a clutch win. Yo, I never thought I'd find this guy on ladder, but we're actually facing the guy with the I guess, littlest log in Clash Royale right now. Okay. I'm gonna go for my piggies right here, guys. I might try to go for a magic archer, too, on this knight. Yeah, let me just go for that right away. Nice, he goes for the tornado, so now he can't pull my magic archer off of his knight, and he failed the tornado as well. He didn't even get his king activated. I think this guy's playing Xbow. Man, what a brilliant start we just got. I know we're playing the best defensive decks, but man, that was a really good offense out of this deck. Now, guys, this deck that we're playing right here, it's kind of like a bit of a new meta Royal Hogs Giant Skeleton deck, and it's so good on defense because the Hero Wizard ability actually, like, pulls stuff back now. They kind of made it in a bit of an interesting way to where it, like, yeah, it just pulls things back. So it's actually a really good defensive card, which most people don't really realize the power of. I feel like most people underrate the Hero Wizard on defense. They know it's good offensively, but most people don't really realize the defensive power of it. I don't think I'm going to pop my ability here with the Goblins. He does go for his Xbow. I'm going to Giant Skeleton a little bit high up just to make sure he doesn't get some crazy tornado. And Magic Archer should safely snipe the Xbow down. We always have Bar Barrel too if we need that, but I don't think we even do. So yeah, this deck is really nice. It has great offense and defense, which is really all you can ask for in a deck. And the Giant Skeleton is kind of just a brick wall, as we all know, so that does a great job as well. We just forced out his Rocket, which is really good. I feel like I kind of have to go for a Ghost here. Maybe I could have played my Bar Barrel instead, but man, I'm going to give him a free king activation, I guess. Yeah, guys, he's going to get his king up here. I can't really do much about it. But he cycled his Tesla, which is a lot of elixirs, so that's good. Oh, he failed his king activation for the second time. Dude, I can't believe this guy failed 2 king activations already. Okay, this is looking so good for us. Let's just get a giant Skelly down the middle. I still gotta be really careful of the Xbows. Like, really anything could happen when you're facing Xbow. I'm gonna Wizard the bridge. Maybe force out his Rocket, hopefully. Yes, he goes for the Rocket. That's kind of what I wanted. And then I'm gonna Magic Archer for the Knight, force him to Tornado. Oh, he goes for the Tesla instead. But the Tesla should get hit by the bomb, right? Yes, it does get hit by the bomb. And guys, he played the Rocket and everything, so I can just go for Evo Pigs, right? Yes, he played the Ice Wiz in the back as well, so he can't get that to pull down the Piggies. He goes for the Tornado kind of late, but it's fine. He has the Knight here, yes, for the Royal Ghost. And if he goes for the Xbow, I think we're chilling. You know, if he goes for Xbow other lane, I don't think it's a big issue. I'm not going to go for my Wizard right away, because I feel like maybe I should just Magic Archer instead. Yeah, let me just go for a Magic Archer, force him to Tornado. We're still going to get damage, though, guys. Look, we still got so much damage on the tower despite his Tornado. And we're just not giving this guy the chance to go in for the Xbow pretty much at all. And we're facing Hunter, by the way, if you guys don't know who Hunter is. He's another Clash Royale YouTuber and streamer. Let's go for the Galbo Surround up high. Oh, it's so fun, man. It's so fun having a deck that destroys Icebow, because Icebow's defense is really strong. To be honest, Icebow is one of the strongest defenses in the game in a lot of matchups, guys, but the only reason I don't think I'm going to include it in today's video is because it does have like a bit of a slow cycle, so even though the defense is really strong, sometimes you just get, I guess a little, I don't know how to explain it, but like sometimes when you're facing like these Mega Knight bait spam decks or like Hyper Bait and stuff, your cycle is so slow that even though you have good defensive cards, you just are not able to do that well still. We do get another bit of a Magic Archer connection. I gotta be a little bit careful to not get ahead of myself though here, guys, but I guess I'll just go for another Wizard because it just like always seeming to get value right here. That's not gonna reach the tower, unfortunately. I kind of, oh, it did. It did actually get a little bit there on the tower. Okay, now Hunter goes in for the Xbow. We gotta make sure we don't play this too low. Okay, luckily the Ghost saved us, guys, because I think I played that a bit low, but yeah, I got kind of saved. Let's go for a Magic Archer lineup right on the Xbow. He does go for another Xbow, so I'm gonna have to, I guess, just Wizard right here. Oh no, guys, I'm getting in a bit of an awkward cycle right now. Wait a minute. No, but I think we're fine. He has to also respond to my Evo Pigs now, so he's not gonna be able to get another Xbow down for a little bit. I can actually just go for the Tornado to line up this Magic Archer on the tower, get a second Magic Archer as well. Imagine if Hero Magic Archer was in the game already. Guys, when I made a video a while ago of unbreakable defense decks, I had Goblin Drill Magic Archer as one of the decks, I think it was, or maybe it was just Minor Magic Archer Tornado. That was always like a kind of pillar in these videos, I guess you could say. It was always one of the best defensive decks ever in Clash Royale, but man, it feels like that deck has gotten kind of replaced by this new Goblin Drill deck that also is just so good defensively. It's this variation with the Rocket, the Evo Snowball, and I think one of the main weaknesses you guys might be seeing in this deck is that we have no air defense, like literally nothing in our deck targets air. But believe it or not, this deck actually does still beat Lava Hound and Balloon decks most of the time. Like, Lava Hound decks, you know, they're a little bit tricky sometimes, but Balloon you genuinely counter with this deck. You just rocket Fire Spirit every time on the Balloon, and then you just get Goblins for their Miner. And that's pretty much all you gotta do. You can also sometimes go for like a Cannon plus a Goblin Drill defensively to get your King activated off a Balloon. That also is a really good play that you can do. And against Lava Hound, guys, you just apply so much pressure and they just can't really stop the drills. They always have to Valkyrie, but then they can't really stop your Bomber with something because they don't have any cheap distractions. So that's kind of how this deck can beat those matchups. I think this guy right here actually might have Balloon if I'm not mistaken, because I'm pretty sure that I have faced him before. He runs just a really, really strange deck. I don't even know what to say about this guy's deck. I'm going to go for a Drill here just to pressure so he doesn't pressure me, I guess. I'm also going to go for an Evo Snowball. We do get on the Dark Prince, but we're going to take... Well, actually, no, we're not. We might take a lot of damage on the counter push. That's what I'm a little bit scared of right now. I'm not going to cycle my cannon just in case he tries to Balloon. Really good Goblins here down the middle, and I think if we just go for a Knight, we should be able to stop everything. Wow, guys, what a defense right there. You can see just how good the defense of this deck is. And the Evo Snowball is so crazy as well. Also, the quick cycle of this deck, like... Everything in this deck feels so good. I guess I'll just rocket here on the Baby Dragon. Maybe a little bit over-aggressive, to be honest, but hopefully we can get away with it. Just go for the Fire Spirit up high. Get a Knight as well. I think with our Snowball, we should be chilling against Balloon. Yeah, there's no way that's going to get much damage. Dude, I still remember what this guy did to me, guys. It was like, I don't know, maybe like half a year ago, maybe even a little bit longer ago than that. But one time, I'm pretty sure... I tried to go for like a building onto his Balloon, and then the kid literally like played a Goblin Drill in a position to where it like misplaced my building. Like you can't play two buildings in the same spot, right? So he like went for a Goblin Drill right where I was gonna place my cannon, and it made me misplace my building. Like he forced me to misplace my building. So this kid needs to pay for that. We do get a nice Evo Goblin Drill in the back, kind of avoiding that mini Pekka. I'm a little bit scared of these minions though. Wait, let's get the nice Snowball. Nice! One more, yes, we get one more stab, and the rocket is going to seal the deal for us, guys. This deck is so strong.